gentlemen, moms and dads, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Once again, from around the world, across the nation, up your alley, and down the block, we present to you the diva of blogging delights, Ms. Jean Ann Duckworth.
Welcome to My Simple Joy Life. As Mr. D told you, I'm Jean Ann Duckworth, coming to you from our Simple Joy Cottage in beautiful Old Town Orange, California. Let the show begin. Today we're doing week 4 of Advent, and this candle is the angel candle. Boy, there are just a lot of angels in the Christmas story. You have the angel that came to warn Mary and Joseph that Herod wanted to kill their new baby, and they needed to flee to Egypt. But there were a lot of angels in the story even before that. One of the first angels that appears in the Christmas story is the angel that appears to Mary's cousin Elizabeth, or to Mary's cousin's husband, Zacharias. Zacharias and Elizabeth had wanted a child for a long time, and they hadn't had one. And now Elizabeth is supposedly past the age when she can bear children. But God has a funny sense of humor when it comes to things like that, as Sarah and Abraham can tell you. Elizabeth was indeed with child, and her son was destined to become John the Baptist. Meanwhile, back with Mary, some interesting things are happening there. So we have one woman, Elizabeth, who was too old to be able to have a child. Now we have Mary, who is not yet married, but she is betrothed. She's engaged to Joseph. And during this period of time, an angel comes to Mary, Gabriel comes to Mary and tells her that she is expecting a baby, and that the baby is the Son of God. She's confused because she, as they say in the Bible, hasn't been with a man, but God took care of all of that, and Mary is indeed expecting a baby, and the baby is the Son of God. Now, according to Hebrew law at this time, Mary should have been put to death when it was found out that she was expecting and that she wasn't married. The scary part about all of this is in that period of time, women couldn't speak up for themselves. They needed a man to speak up for them. But because Mary is betrothed, she doesn't have a man who can talk for her. She doesn't belong to her father anymore, but she's not officially married to Joseph. So Joseph's under no legal obligation to speak up for her. One night, while Joseph was sleeping, an angel came to him and told him not to be afraid, that he should go ahead and marry Mary, that she's telling the truth, that the baby she carries is indeed the Son of God. Now, when the angel appeared to Mary, Mary was wide awake, but the angel appeared to Joseph in a dream. And I always found that interesting because Joseph could have easily gotten up the next morning and figured, no, it was just something I ate, and kept his mouth shut. But he didn't. Joseph was a good man, and he believed Mary, and he believed his dream, and he spoke up for Mary and said, I'm going to marry her anyway. And at that point, Mary was saved. Everything went along fine, as you know, and Mary and Joseph were eventually married. The baby Jesus was born. During the course of Mary expecting her baby, she went to visit her cousin Elizabeth. When she did, as soon as Mary saw Elizabeth, she called out to her. And the baby within Elizabeth leaped with joy. I always found that interesting, that even before Jesus was born, his mere presence brought joy to everyone around him. Pretty amazing story about two women who shouldn't have been having children, and the men in their lives, and all of the angels who helped them. That's all for today. Be sure to join me next time. I'm Jean Ann Duckworth, living my simple joy life at our Simple Joy Cottage in Old Town Orange, California. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us, folks, in our little broadcasting endeavor. This podcast was recorded in our international studios located in Orange, California, and what we affectionately call the living room. Join us next time as we once again change the world for the better with simple joy.